Sources have told your channel that the Ministry of Home Affairs is now all set to initiate the process to obtain the sanction for Iqbal Singh, Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry's interrogation by the Enforcement Directorate. The Ministry of Home Affairs will now send an application to the Prime Minister's office, which would then be forwarded to the President of India for sanction. And the application is expected to be back with the Ministry of Home Affairs by Wednesday and would then be forwarded to the Enforcement Directorate. The Enforcement Directorate has approached the Ministry of Home Affairs to interrogate Iqbal Singh. Now, Nikunj joins us on the phone line for more on this. So, Nikunj, finally, the Ministry of Home Affairs has initiated the whole process to obtain sanction for Iqbal Singh's interrogation.
Well, yes, the ministry, in fact, over the weekend was in the process of processing the application that the Enforcement Directorate had moved with them for seeking a waiver of immunity of the Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry for what the Enforcement Directorate calls a recording of statement and what the people in general would call a questioning of Mr. Iqbal Singh in the Hassan Ali Rao. The Ministry of Home Affairs would today, the Home Minister himself would today be writing that letter to the Prime Minister's office, mentioning the details of the case. The letter should reach the Prime Minister's office by this evening itself, and I can now tell you that around 4 p.m. in an hour's time from now, Mr. Iqbal Singh has been called. In fact, he has been seeking an appointment with the Home Minister for some time now. He has been called to the Ministry of Home Affairs. He would be meeting the Union Home Minister P. Chidambaram prior to Mr. Chidambaram sending that permission letter to the Prime Minister's office. So some quick-paced developments happening. Ministry has now processed the application. Prime Minister's office should receive it. And next step, of course, would be the President House. Next stop, of course, would be the President House, and then the President House should be returning that application by Wednesday for a further perusal of the entire complaint by the Enforcement Directorate.